Hi, I'm Hester's Queen. Welcome to my tutorial for Lighty lights. First, what you need is the mod configuration menu and Lighty lights. And I will go right into it. Just let me quickly travel to the Underdark because there is a darker area. And I mean, it works in every area, but you can see it better if I do it in a darker area. I will come to things like this ANL and all of that at a later moment when you understand the rest. Okay, here we are. I already went into photo mode and now I want to set up some lights because, well, the area is dark and I want to see something of my character. And here we have to create a light. So let's create one. And there it is. Beautiful, but a little bit low. And then I mostly do everything with world relative. Character relative also pretty good because it will use your character as a focal point to adjust the light. But mostly I go with world relative. Don't ask me why, it's just how I like to do things. Just play around a bit with it. It's just try it out and see what works best for you. But this is pretty straightforward. Down, up, west, east, south, north. So we position the light in the area we want. And let's say we want to have the light coming from the side. If you have something like the sun, I would put it a little bit more upwards because the sun comes from above. But let's say we want to have this now from the side. And then once you positioned your light, you can think of, do I want to have a second light? And you can create a second one. And you can also adjust that, just like before, maybe in another position. Let's say we want to have this light go a little bit more, where do we want to have it? Like from, okay, this looks like shit. But let's say we wanted to have it like that. Okay. But now it's a little bit bright and a little bit not looking good. So next thing I do is I go to color, temperature, power and distance. And here you can now select what color your light should be. Let's say we want red in the background because it looks nicely here. And we want to have, for the second light point we did before, blue because it's the Underdark and it's blue. I don't know, like that. And now you see you have already a really nice effect on your character just with basic stuff. Like, you don't need to go through everything that is there, like all this stuff here. I'm sure this is all very good stuff. But to make a nice photo, and this is just a basic tutorial, you don't need it. So, okay, now maybe you want to make like the blue a little bit more intense because of whatever reason. Then you can go to power and just make it a bit brighter, like that. You can also make it that bright, but then no one will see anything anymore. Just a joke. So you made your blue a little bit more intense, but now you think, oh well, that's a little bit too much red in the background. Then you go to distance, and this adjusts how far the light is going. Like here you can enlighten the whole area, but if you go less and less and less, then it will only enlighten your character. And then you could go in with photo mode. And you see, this looks really nice already. But now you have this light bulb here. And it's not good because it's in your picture. Go all the way down. Here stands toggle marker and bam, it's gone. Easy as that. You can also to see how it looks without the light, if you like this better or this better, then you toggle it on and off. Also a possibility. And then lastly, if you don't like anything here and you say, oh, I don't like that, you can just delete it and it's gone. You can also delete all, then all of the lights are gone. And that was it, and you're good to go. You don't need more, to be honest. But if you want to have a really, really dark background, I will show you A&L, but I have to go back to camp, so please give me a moment again. Okay, we are back at camp, and now I will show you how the A&L is working. This basically changes the atmosphere of the game. For example, if you use High Berry Cellar, and there are a lot of options you can choose from, but if you choose High Berry Cellar, it's a very dark area, meaning you have more contrast when you now create a light. And if you put that up and just look at the character, it already looks good. You don't have to do a whole lot to make a good photo with this, like, let's say, technique, okay? I will delete it again and I go back. If you have this set up and you don't like it, you can always reset LTN and you're back to normal. And there are a lot of options that you have, not only like House of Hope makes a really nice sky, or the one from Gale, the Heaven, that also looks really, really nice. I see if I can find it. Gale Heaven, I think that's, yeah, like this is amazing lighting. You can do a lot of things with that. Or, well, I had the idea of a evil spirit that comes from a swamp, and I used one of the intermezzo ones. Oh, there it is. Okay, look at that. Just play around with it. Also with this section here, you can adjust the sun, the moon, the stars. I have not gone fully into that because there is already so many cool things that you can do with just simple things like those light points and just selecting different things here. And yeah, that was it. That was the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed and it was helpful, and we see us maybe in the next video. I will do also videos about backgrounds, easy cheats, move here, and quick small animation thingy. So stay tuned, I guess, and until next time, bye!